No Jumper interviews Adrien Broner. They ask him about when is he going to stop drinking. I know we all thinking that. Chris Brown said the same thing. When is he going to get back in that ring? He spoke about Deen the Great, when and how he met him. So let's get right into the interview, man.
Even when I was talking to you like a month ago or whatever, we actually had plans to do an interview, and then all of a sudden you just become like one of the most lit streamers in the whole universe, which wasn't the case a month ago. Is this all Deen's doing, or like how do you explain what's happened?
I mean, honestly, a lot of people would be like, it's not Deen, is more AB, because AB is the A-list, he the guy. But in our reality, I can't say it's both of us, because we our energy and the way we work together, it make it a bigger project. So I'd say it's both of us.
Right. How'd you even meet Deen?
Man, by the grace of God, bro. Like, I didn't even know the little. Of course, I mean, he looked up to me his whole life, right? And I never knew that. He told me that. And one day he just reached out to me. He was like, "Bro, just come out and just f with me or whatever." And I just went out and I just f with him. And then when I met him, I'm like, man, I could teach this a lot, bro. So his coach is my big brother. So my big brother called me and he had a long talk with me. He was like, man, this little dude, he look up to you. He's trying to become a star, but he look up to you so much. You can teach him a lot and show him the ropes, and hopefully he don't go down the same road you went down. So I want y'all to meet and just be his big brother. Like I'm your big brother. Once we met, that just would have been.
Okay, so my thing is this now, you know what I mean? Salute to them. They getting money, they doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? But Deen is still a boxer, you know what I mean? So I don't want Adrien Broner to fall short of what he was, first of all, supposed to do for him in the very beginning. And I think that Deen need to take his training camps more seriously so that Adrien Broner could start taking it more seriously. And I think that Deen could have a future in boxing, and this may even get Adrien back in some tip-top shape for him to make one more stab at that ring, man. Let's get back to the interview, though.
Boxing perspective, how do you see Deen? Do you see him as like a real force, or is he like an influencer boxer?
He can be. He better than influencers. I want to call him like an influencer boxer because he can really fight. Like a lot of these dudes that be in there, like they can fight, but when it comes to like real fighting and real skills, Deen really can fight.
Okay,
he probably don't take his training camps as serious, but he can fight though.
But he's not a party animal like you, right? Like he drank a little bit, but he don't seem like he's getting annihilated, right? Oh, he does? Okay.
Man, listen, we actually finna start a series called the Crash Out Boys. And right now, I can say it's more of us, but right now the trio is me, Deen, and Sauce Walker.
Oh wow.
All right.
Yeah, that's right now. It's gonna grow though, but yeah.
What are you guys gonna do together?
Just be us. We all crash outs.
But different type.
What y'all thinking of that combination, man? Him, Deen the Great, and Sauce Walker, the Crash Out Boys. You think that'll be some viral content? We know that him and Deen just go viral all the time. And it seems like mad people want to be back on the bandwagon since Adrien Broner's back now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people stop rocking with him. He always talks about that. A lot of people stop rocking with him. But what do y'all think about that? Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about the Crash Out Boys and Sauce Walker being a part of the trio with him and Deen.
That's right. Does he? I don't know. I know he's like a lean guy, but
he drink, but he do what he do. See, that's the thing. Everybody do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm gonna get drunk as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See, I heard somebody made a flyer and said Dumb and Dumber, but that ain't it. Is you know what I'm saying? Drunk and drunker, and then drunkest.
You're the drunkest, I assume?
Yeah, I think I'm the drunkest.
Right.
Yeah.
So you don't have any plans on slowing down with the drinking at any point? Do you feel like it's your nemesis, or is it just your buddy that you're never gonna leave behind?
Honestly, bro. I really take off like Sometimes I'll take out 3 days, 5 days, maybe a week, but then it'll be like, all right, it's time to get a drink.
What's the longest you ever took off from drinking? Like you ain't have a drink?
A year and a half.
What prompted that? Legal shit? Was that a legal situation?
No, hell no. It's just because even when I was I was still drinking. Just I know that I have to go see my PO and I have to wait 3 days. So I had to stop drinking 3 days before I see her because she's gonna piss me.
Right. Definitely. So but that year and a half didn't make you want to eventually find like full sobriety, or is there any desire inside of you to like maybe hang it up for real?
It was like I would still have fun though, because I don't need liquor to have fun. I'm already a lit nigga, so that year and a half that I stopped drinking, you know, we always have it was the same, but it was like I remembered more, and it was less excitement because sometimes I like waking up and asking what happened last night.
Yeah.
So even like you peak boxing, like when you was in your peak boxing, you was still drinking like often, or like how often you were drinking?
I didn't start drinking till I won my first world title.
Word. That was the first time you ever started drinking?
Yeah,
like
that's the first time I ever had a drink.
Word.
Yeah.
So like you like during like training and shit, like
I don't drink.
Word.
Like right now, like if I get a call right now and they like, oh, we want you to fight this date and you got to go to training camp today, I won't have a drink.
It's easy for you to just turn it off if you know that there's victory on the other end of it.
Yeah. Like it only hurt the first 4 weeks. I go through 2 weeks of withdrawals, sweating, can't sleep and all that shit. And then the next 2 weeks, all that shit go away, but I still sweat a lot in my sleep. Like when I sleep, like because I can't sleep without a woman. So
really?
yeah. So the first 2 weeks I had a shake sometime, sweating. They'll be getting wet towels but I'm asleep. You know, so
all that just for not drinking alcohol though?
Yeah, that sounds like a lot.
Withdrawals. I mean, I'm used to it though. But after the 4 weeks and my body clear, shit is over.
Definitely. So do you see?
You know what I mean? Congratulations to him though, saying that he could just stop it. You know what I mean? On a whim, he could just stop drinking. But just him breaking it down, the withdrawals and how much he goes through with the drinking, I think it's a lot. I think it's pretty excessive. And I think he should stop the drinking, not just based on a training camp. He said that he could still be lit. I think he's still funny. I think it's natural for him. But what he just described is a serious issue because people that just have drinks, they don't go through these type of withdrawals a couple of weeks. Even though they tell you to kick a bad habit, it'll take about 21 days, about a good 4 weeks to kick any habit in life that you think you have. It'll take about 21 days. But just knowing that you're going through all of those things, the withdrawals, the shakes, the sweating, and all of those things, I think that it should be time, or it could be time for him to like lay back on the drinking, man. Because he even said, listen, man, I like not remembering things, but sometimes that's the most scariest part because you could wake up and find yourself in jail and not remember how you landed there. So I think it's kind of crazy.
Do you see like negative sides of yourself that you're not necessarily used to from the drinking though? Because a lot, you never really know what you're watching in terms of the clips of how much shit is real and what's a little hyped up. But like some of the stuff with Deen, it feels like he be getting kind of like upset with you sometimes about things that come from your drinking. Has it felt like there's maybe like threats to your friendship as a result of it at times?
Hell no, we understand each other, bro. He know me, I know him. You know, but you know, he know what pisses me off the most. And you can do anything in the world, but don't grab my cup, nigga. Like, don't do that. And then, especially when it's a crowd full of bitches or a crowd, and then you sit here grabbing. That's what we fought for.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. Don't grab my cup. If you feel, all right, come talk to me. Look, bro. All right, I think you had a little bit too much drink. Chill. And I'd be like, all right, you're right. And I would have chilled.
Don't you think that he probably has your best interests in mind, and that when he tries to get you to stop drinking, that's pretty much him like trying to? He sees something bad might be happening.
But like I told him, I have triggers.
Uh-huh.
That's a trigger, like somebody taking something away from me.
Yeah.
Like, come on, that's consequences and repercussions behind it.
It makes you feel like a child. You mentioned the girls, I think you don't like the girls seeing you being treated like a child, right?
No, it ain't even that. It's just like I'm from where I come from, a nigga ain't taking nothing from me. Now, if we have a reasoning where it's like, little bro, man, put that down. Well, my big brothers, they can talk. They know to talk to me. Hey, little bro, hey, you good? You don't need no more.
I understand where he's coming from. You know what I mean? Him saying he come from a place that, you know what I mean, you can't really take nothing from him. I understand that because I come from one of those places like that as well. I do see Deen as having his best interests at heart, especially when it comes to the drinking, because sometimes he just be they be going down in the drink one time. And I think you could take your time with it. You're going to drink anyway. Y'all got money. You're going to get bottles. So I think him drinking as fast as he drink is also a serious issue, man. I think that's a real issue though. But you know what I mean? For me, I just hope that he really gets the drinking together. I hope he stopped that shit, you know what I'm saying? And get back to training. I hope that Deen starts taking his training camps more seriously. And we start seeing that. I like the Crash Out Boys, whatever concept that they want to do. I think they're both funny together and I think they got great chemistry. But I want to see them in the gym. I like to see those sparring moments and he's showing Deen some ropes and showing him how to throw the jab, how to land that hook, how to hit the body shot. I like how that looks. I think that Adrien is in his element when he's in the gym, when he's teaching boxing as well, man. He's used to also being a student of it, you know what I mean? Being up under Florida, all kind of people like that. But I like to see him in that element where he's most definitely imparting his knowledge on the game of boxing on Deen, man. But tell me how y'all thinking about this whole situation. Tell me if you think that should Adrien Broner stop drinking? Do you like it better when he's drinking? He's more hype. He's more lively. Do you think that Deen needs to cut the bogus and get back in that training camp and get it together so that he can become one of the great talents in the sport of boxing, man? Salute to everybody. Y'all already know. Subscribe to the channel. Turn the notification bells on and make sure you're notified when we dropping new content. Oota, always on go.
All my niggas from the Oota, all my niggas turn shooters. All my ops